What up, everybody? Welcome to the One Stop Podcast yet again. But this time, we're in the car setting, I'm at work. I'm on the clock. I'm on a little break, actually, my little 15-minute break. And, I just wanted to get into some topics, some things I was thinking about. And one of the things is, Lonzo Ball, the number 2 overall pick for my Los Angeles Lakers in the 2017 NBA draft. I was looking at the game last night. It was the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Golden State Warriors. Pretty good game, by the way. I actually caught it late because, of course, I was doing the show last night, on the podcast show last night. So I came in and saw it late. And I think my wife and I watched an episode of All American. So a lot of things happened. So I ended up catching like the last part of the game. But when I looked at the game, I realized, man, Lonzo Ball was really getting it in, right? So that got me thinking, right? Has it come to the point where Lonzo Ball has turned the corner? Or is he still that inconsistent up and down player that we know? So I wanted to go back because, again, I haven't been watching a lot of NBA, to be honest. I catch highlights and stuff here and there, and I go back and check stats. So I wanted to go back and check Lonzo Ball last 10 games that he played. And I want to see what his stat line was, how he been playing. Because I've been hearing some things. I've been hearing that he's playing better now, that he's rebounding more, scoring more, that, he got a free agency coming up. And he's with Clutch Sports. So he might be, probably one of the better guys that's coming up on free agency next year, right? So let's look into it. And I got my note. Where's my little notepad here? You know what I mean? Bam. I started to print the whole thing out, but I didn't want to have no long paper of what his last 10 stats was, and I ain't got time for all that, right? So, looking at Lonzo's last 10 games, it's kind of what I expected. So, when I'm hearing that all the news and stuff about, Lonzo's doing so great, that, his numbers is, off the charts, that he's going to be one of these top, free agents coming up, I'm kind of still seeing, don't get me wrong, he's getting more minutes, so, of course, his production, his points going to go up with more minutes if you're, able to score. And at the end of the year, he's playing for the New Orleans Pelicans, too. Like, they're out of the playoff race right now. Stan Van Gundy, I still don't know why they hired him. He wouldn't have been my pick to coach Zion and the crew. I still don't understand why they fired the previous coach they had, but that's neither here nor there. So, keep this on Lonzo Ball. And last night, he had a really good game, right? Really good game. Played against Golden State, of course. Again, 34 minutes played last night. He was 11 out of 23 with 33 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Now, those are great numbers. And look, I'm a Lonzo Ball fan. Like, when the Lakers picked him number 2, I was hype about it. I didn't, see the crazy scoring, but I thought he'll be like a Rondo type point guard, right? A bigger version of Rondo that would be able to get these rebounds and stuff as well. I never saw him as a guy who's going to be the great scorer, but it looks like he's trying to add that to his game, and I know that he switched up his shot and all that, right? So, again, 33 points last night, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Really good game, Lonzo. So, if I'm going off the game last night, if I'm just looking off that, I'm like, it might be time. Lonzo might be one of them ones. Now, he might be ready to come into his own. He's out of all of the madness. This might be his time. But then I go to the night before that, all right? The game before that, which was also against Golden State, and he played 38 minutes that game and only went 3 for 18. Right? So that's where the problem comes in there. And again, I don't know if it's where maybe where Stan Gundy is positioning him, but that's a lot of minutes. And you're shooting 3 for 18. You get 7.7 rebounds and 8 assists. Now, shouts out to him. Like, I think he's like 6'7". So he's getting these rebounds. He's crashing the board. That's pretty good for a point guard. Even though you got a Russell Westbrook who has set the bar so high when it comes to like point guards right now getting rebounds. But that's a credit, to him for being able to do his part. And at the end of the day, he's still playing with B.I. He's playing with Zion. And, they have, I think, Steven Adams as well. So, for him being able to get 7 rebounds out. So, I'm not going to knock him for, you know, what he has done. I'm just looking at, you know, the 3 for 8 shooting. And again, this could be one of those bad shooting nights. You know, that happens. It's the NBA. You know, it's a make and miss lead. It's a make or miss lead. So it could have been one of those nights. But then, so I go back to the game before that, you know, and it looks like they're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. Not a great team, but they have been going on a little hot streak as well. The rookie boy Edwards has been playing well. So against them, he had 40 minutes. A lot of minutes, man. 33 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. Really good numbers for Lonzo, and he shot 10 for 21. So he got up 21 shots. Those are all-star player type shots he got up, right? 21 to 30 range, 33 range, something like that. Those are all-star type shots that he's getting up. Well, attempts, again, I say, that he's getting up. But then I go to the game before that, which was against OKC, and he plays 32 minutes. He's 3 for 12, 6 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. The 10 rebounds, great. 6 assists, pretty good. But man, 3 for 12. So that's where I'm at. If you look at, you know what, I'm not even gonna go through the whole 10 games, you guys. You guys can look it up because it's kind of going that way. Like, so yeah, I will go. Okay, so it kind of goes that way. Like, you know, against Denver, he had 16 points and he shot 6 for 14. Then against the Clippers, he has 18 points, 7 for 14. Against, I think that's San Antonio, he's 9 for 16, 24 points. And then you go Orlando, which is a team you probably would have thought that he would have had those kind of numbers against. He only goes 6 points, you know, 4 rebounds, but he does have 12 assists. And to round it all off against the Brooklyn Nets, he played 26 minutes, 15 points, 6 for 11 shooting, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. So again, I'm rooting for Lonzo Ball. Again, I'm a fan. I like how his father, you know, brought him up, brought his name up, helped him out, you know, and stuff like that. And basically had his name buzzing before he even got in the draft. So I respect that. And I actually want him to do well. But there is a consistency level there inconsistency level there that I'm seeing with the level of scoring and even, just the level of scoring with the amount of attempts and stuff going up. He's getting the minutes. You know, I mean, the lowest minutes that he got on his sheet that I have here is 25. You know, and that was against Orlando. So he's getting the minutes. You just hope to see that production. But again, Lonzo Ball, I'm rooting for you, man. You know, you're a former Laker, and as a Laker fan, we all know once a Laker, always a Laker to us. So want to see you do well, and I wish you the best, my man. But we have to see some consistency on that, and that may be no fault to you. I don't know, but as a fan of the sport itself, you know, that's what I see. Could he be a big free agent coming out? Yeah, because the guy has the skills, man. He's still young. I think he's under 25. So he's still young. A lot of potential, man. So, you know, good luck to you, my guy. Again, once a Laker, always a Laker. Laker Nation. Good luck to you and the Pelicans. Zion, Flowtown, PD, you already know. All right, thank you for joining One Stop Podcast. The car segment. All right, peace.